Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well and thank you for tuning in. It's Wednesday the 22nd of April 2026. I'm going to do a general collective love tarot reading for you guys and see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It is a general collective reading, so the messages will not be for all of you. So, what do we have for Aries? Messages for Aries in love. Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. Trying to heal or trying to get back to a more healing, hopeful, warm and inviting place after feeling somewhat left out, rejected, or in some sort of loss, poverty kind of mindset. Cold and bleak, but you're kind of trying to come back to a better place. What else do we have for Aries in love? Messages for Aries in love. Judgment in the upright, King of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. You're not very happy at the moment, Aries. You're perhaps going through a separation with your person, or there is some sort of distance between you. Some sort of wish fulfillment or happiness is not very happy at the moment. Feelings are a bit up and down, emotions are up and down. Perhaps there's some sort of repressed feelings there, or you're not saying how you feel. Perhaps you feel you're being judged or being judged unfairly. There's some sort of awakening here, coming to some sort of spiritual awakening. Thinking about it all, thinking about love and things that aren't going right in love and connections and relationships and all that sort of thing, or a particular connection. Actions and consequences. But trying to come to some sort of renewal and some sort of healing. Trying to process and heal and come back to a more positive place. Coming out of disappointment and coming towards happiness and positivity again. The Devil just flipped out in the reverse. So there's something here, or someone that you've been quite heavily attached to, or you are heavily attached to, or there's been some unhealthiness, or some sort of toxic, unhealthy energy in this connection. And you're trying to release that, detach yourself from it, distance yourself from it. Just get out of that negative sort of unhealthy energy. Why is Judgment here for Aries in love? Three of Swords in reverse energy again. Trying to heal, or there has been some resistance to healing, perhaps, or this unhealthy energy has caused some sort of block or negative impact, has kept you sort of held, consumed or stuck. But you're trying to heal, you're trying to make it all better again. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You were waiting for some sort of stability. You were waiting perhaps for a commitment from someone. You were waiting for something to be a happy ending, a happy ever after. But it didn't happen. And you possibly waited for this for quite a while. You waited for something to change. You were quite Perhaps there was a quite a strong attachment there. King of Cups in reverse energy. Why is he here for Aries in love? Four of Swords. I'm getting the energy of, it might be you, it might be them, but I'm getting the energy of someone that is a bit cut off emotionally. They're not kind of, or they're a bit avoidant with coming forward with how they truly feel. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Yeah. Five of Cups in reverse energy. Not dwelling on it anymore. Kind of accepting it for what it is. You felt very left out, rejected, lonely, unloved perhaps. And I think it's been going on for a while. And you're now at the point of acceptance. Seeing it is for what it is. Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Aries in love? Six of Cups in reverse energy. Now this, yeah, this could be someone that you've got a close bond to, or you felt like this was your person, or your, I don't want to use that word that's on the tip of my tongue. There was a soul connection here. Perhaps this is someone that you've known a long time. Perhaps this is a past person that you have struggled to let go of for quite some time. Perhaps this is someone you've known a long time, someone you felt, someone that was a very good friend, or someone that you've just felt a really strong attachment to. Perhaps you have a lot of past history with this person. This could be someone that you were married to. Perhaps you had family together, you had children together. And you've been with them, married to them, committed to them for a long time. And that sort of thing, you know, it might come to an end, but it takes a while to kind of fully process that. We are but humans. So, Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Six of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you wasn't, there was a lack of equal give and take here. You think that of them, they think that of you, or the balance of effort here was not the same. The effort, the investment, the emotion, someone was giving a lot and someone wasn't. The effort wasn't the same, the investment wasn't the same. You wasn't getting back what you were giving. Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Five of Pentacles, yeah. The messages are starting to repeat themselves. There's a lot of Pentacle energy here, so this could be something to do with money. But I'm getting more stability, commitment. You've just been left to feel really left out, rejected, neglected and alone. Why is the Six of Cups here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Ten of Cups. Someone that you were once very happy with. This was, or this person that you really wanted to be happy with. You really wanted a happy ending with them. Or for those of you who were in a commitment with this person, or for those of you who were committed or married to this person, whatever level you're at, you'll know that you were happy. There was a time, or you have a lot of past happy memories with this person. Three of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Aries in love? Eight of Wands in reverse. But there's no kind of, there was no change being made. Perhaps you were waiting on a change or a decision to be made, or perhaps a decision about a reconciliation, or kind of waiting to see if this happy ending was going to reconcile or take place, or whatever level you're at, whether you were with them or you're already married to them. I'm getting as well here, going back to what I said about someone that's a bit closed off to emotion. There's someone here that's not very good with communicating their feelings, or there's someone that kind of needs to make a decision but they're not making it. Why is the Four of Swords here for Aries in love? Six of Cups in reverse energy. Yeah, the energy's repeating itself now. You took time, I think, quite a while to think about this, to weigh it all up. Before sort of walking away, or there's been this stuck energy of continuing or walking away. I have a feeling you've held on for quite a while, or perhaps it's them that's held on. Perhaps you've both kind of held on for a while. Perhaps because you have a family together, you have children together, perhaps you have a home together, and you tried to sort of keep that together. Why is the Ten of Cups here twice for Aries in love? Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. The stability wasn't great here. It wasn't stabilizing, or the commitment, you feel that someone wasn't committed to you, or perhaps they feel you weren't committed to them, but the commitment and the stability of this was not growing, it wasn't progressing. Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Strength in reverse. And kind of someone's lost the will, the willpower, the determination, the drive to bring this back around. Someone's sort of feeling like it's just time to give up, because they feel like they're just hitting their head against a brick wall, or they're kind of just at a dead end here. There's nothing more to be done. Why is the Six of Cups here twice in reverse energy for Aries in love? Yeah, death. There's nothing more to be done. Time to kind of walk away. Six of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Aries in love? The Hermit in reverse. God blimey. Someone here is very avoidant when it comes to their emotions, or very avoidant of a situation, very stuck in their head, but stuck in their own kind of, they don't let you in, they don't open up very easily. There's someone here that just feels very alone because someone shuts them out. Five of Pentacles. Why is it here for Aries in love? Queen of Cups. Yeah, there you go. There's the confirmation. Someone keeps a lid on their emotions. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, Aries. Someone, yeah, they have love, they have emotions, but they keep a lid on it. They don't really open up. They're quite guarded, I'm getting. So you can never really be sure of how they're feeling, or how they're truly feeling, because they don't tell you, and they kind of shut you out. Why is Death here for Aries in love? Justice. I think this is you being fair to yourself, Aries. I think you've made a fair decision here, or someone's made a fair decision. But this is about being fair to oneself. I'm getting, I've been left with no other decision but this decision. Why is the Hermit here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Seven of Wands, yeah, there it is. Someone's just guarded, defensive, got their wall up, won't let you in. Queen of Cups, why is she here for Aries in love? Nine of Swords. Worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, thinking about it over and over and over again. Why is Strength here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Strength in the upright. Wow. Someone's gone back and forth here over quite a long time. They've tried, and I'm getting this tried attempts. This, I've tried every way. I've really tried my hardest. I've been determined. I've tried everything that I can, and I just keep hitting a dead end. I'm defeated. I'm done. I don't know what else to do here. Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Aries in love? Judgment in reverse. And I think this decision to walk away hasn't been an easy or quick decision to make. I think someone avoided making this decision, or someone has avoided making a decision, and it's kind of left someone else with no other alternative but to walk away here. Why is Judgment here? Yeah, Judgment in the upright and the reverse. There's also something here about actions and consequences. Someone kind of didn't want to face up to their actions and consequences. Why is Judgment here twice for Aries in love? Two of Cups. See, there was love here. There was a connection here. There was a bond here. Probably quite a, you know, a strong love bond. Why is Justice here for Aries in love? The Wheel of Fortune. There's a karmic energy here, Aries. There's a lesson here that needed to be learned, or needs to be learned, or will. There's something here that, there's a lesson here, like a teaching here. You're meant to learn something from this. And there's change. And there's destiny. Perhaps you felt this person was your destiny. It was fated that you be with this person. But that will only be decided by the universe and destiny in itself, because we've all got a journey to go on, and yeah, we can't decide the path of that journey to an extent. Death again. Page of Swords. Do I put these into their suits? I will do. Just give me a moment. Okay. Very bleak, the energy that I'm looking at. Very bleak. There's someone here, you're even married to them for some of you, or there's been a long-term bond here, connection, bond. This could be for someone purely about letting go of past emotions for a past person, and it's taken you a long time to kind of let go of the ending, the memories, the baggage, whatever it was. Or this could be, you know, a marriage that has taken you a long time to kind of process and release yourself from. There's someone here that's got a long history with someone, a lot of past memories that were once happy. Um, but and there kind of was hope. There was this hope that it could turn around and kind of go back to that happy sort of bliss, happiness together energy. There was a want to reunite and kind of get back together, but I'm getting, and there was some unhealthiness here, a very strong but unhealthy attachment. Um, but there was no stability here. I don't know if for those of you that wasn't, I'm getting this energy that it was never quite stable. There was a lot of emotions, love, a bond, but it was never quite tangible. The commitment wasn't there, the long term wasn't there, the stability wasn't there, and it never really had a direction with regards to becoming stable. There's not a lot of action being taken for this to turn around, or this reconciliation, or this happy ending. Not someone was just, it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. There's some information, there's a curiosity, someone wants to know. They're kind of waiting around to know the outcome of this. And I'm getting the energy of no decision is a decision. If something isn't coming back around and it's not, and it's been quite a while and you've been waiting and waiting for this to come back around, it's kind of telling me that it's time to stop waiting. It's, if someone can't make a decision if they want to be with you or reconcile with you or commit to you or marry you, or that kind of is a decision in itself. And I think for a while someone here didn't want to accept that. They didn't want to believe it. They didn't want to accept it. But I think now someone is at the point of accepting it, because the truth is sort of facing them square on, and they can't sort of deny the truth of the matter anymore. As harsh as that may sound, that's the energy I'm getting. So yeah, bit bleak, Aries. Apologies for that, but I've got to see what I've got to say what I see. That's why I do what I do. So yeah, that's your reading. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it helped. Yeah, I'm looking at this energy and I'm sort of squinting, and it's not a nice place to be. You'll be all right, Aries. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, bye bye.